This is a 10-minute chair core workout. So we're targeting the core with all of our exercises today. You will need a chair. I suggest one that's somewhat sturdy, and I always put mine either on a yoga mat or if you're putting it on your carpet, just something with a little bit of traction. So when you're putting your weight on it, it's not sliding and moving all over the place. We have 5 different exercises that we're doing with the chair today that we're going to repeat twice for a full 10-minute workout. You know the drill. We're going 40 seconds on with 20-second rest recovery in between. No warm up, no cool down. We're going to jump right into this right now. 10-second buffer as per usual. And our first up is a walking burpee using the chair. So our hands and palms are coming down. We're stepping it back into a modified high plank. We're stepping it back up and toe lift at the top. So again, palms come down, step it back, step it up, toe lift. So your core is doing the work as you're stepping back, as you're holding in that plank, as you're stepping forward. So keep that in mind. Mind to muscle, focus on the core, keep it engaged, holding it nice and strong, and lift. Good. In 3, 2, 1, release. We're sticking in the same position here. We're doing a slow mountain climber. So again, palms are coming down. You can either keep both palms flat on the chair or grab onto the side, whichever more comfortable for you and your wrists. So you're basically coming back into that high plank position, and we're doing a knee drive here. Here we go. So we're going left knee up, back down, right knee up, back down. So slow mountain climber. We're just stepping it through here, all about the core. So core engaged. And by that, I mean your belly button is close to your spine. Keep it nice and tight, nice and strong. Breathe through it. You'll start to feel it in those shoulders and arms as well. And take it slow. Take your time if you need to. Release. Come on up. Shake out those arms. Shake out those wrists. We're going to come into a seated position here. So a little bit towards the edge of your chair, and we're going to do some leg lifts here. So I usually hold on to the seat of the chair for support, but our legs are coming out and we're just gonna lift and back down, lift and back down. So you have 2 choices here, depending on how you feel. Straight leg lift is gonna be a little bit harder. You'll feel it more in the core and you're gonna feel it in the quads, or bent knee lift here. So seated, lift that leg up, back down, lift the leg up, back down. Again, your choice. Nice and easy. Nice and slow with each of these movements here. That was quick. Shake it out here. We're staying in this same position on our bottom here, and we're gonna do some tilt backs. So we're literally gonna just tilt our back, upper body towards the back of the chair, and we're gonna pull ourselves back upright. So 2 choices, either your fingertips are on your shoulders or your arms are gonna be straight out. It's just whatever's more comfortable for you. So another one that's mind to muscle. So really focus on that core here. Your core is doing all the work. Your core is slowly lowering you down, and your core is slowly pulling you back up. You don't need to touch the back of the chair. You can go halfway. Just keep that core engaged. Nice deep breaths. Good. Release. Staying in the same position as well for our last one in the circuit. We're doing a reverse plank hold. So palms again are coming onto the bottom of that chair or the seat of the chair, and you're just coming into reverse plank. So you're going to be on your heels and on your hands and your palms here. So 2 choices with this. you can either hold this position, you'll feel it in that core and you'll feel it in the arms and the shoulders. If you're feeling up for an added challenge, you can add in a little leg lift here. So slowly lift one leg, bring it back down, slowly lift the other, bring it back down. You'll feel it more in the core with this and a little bit in those quads as well, or just hold this plank position here and breathe. Deep breaths. And release. Shake out those arms. We're repeating that once more, so we're gonna go back to that walking burpee. So slowly stand up here. And this is where our palms are coming down onto the seat of the chair and we're stepping back into that high plank. So walking through our burpee movement here. Hands come down, step it back. Core is engaged. Toe lift at the top. Good, take it slow if you need to. Last 15 seconds here. And release. Little shakeout. We're gonna go into those slow mountain climbers next. So palms and hands are coming back down to the seat of that chair. You're coming out into that high plank position here on our toes, on our hands, and you're slowly driving one knee up at a time. Good, knee comes up, bring it back down. Nice and strong through that core. And take your time. So even if you're just holding this high plank position, if it's too much to lift the knees, hold it here. You're still working the core, you're still working those arms, you're still working those shoulders. Nearly there. In 3, 2, 1, release. Shake out the arms, shake out the hands. We're going over here to our seated position. Leg lifts here. You have the two choices with this one. You can either seated position and go a nice little bent leg knee lift here. So opposite leg, bring it up, bring it back down. Again, mind to muscle, focus on that core and how you're using those muscles right now. If you're up for the challenge, you're just gonna extend the legs out, heels are down at this point, and you're lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. Good, breathe through it. Take your time, focus on your form. Again, release. We're staying in this position here and we're gonna go into those tilt backs. Your choice of fingertips on the shoulders or arms straight out in front. And you're just on the edge of your chair here, bottom on the edge, and you're lowering back towards the back of that chair and then lifting back up to a nice straight seated position. So lower back, pull yourself up. Mind to muscle again, your core is lowering you down and your core is pulling you back upright. Don't need to touch the back of the chair. Going halfway is totally fine. Few more. And release. One final one here, last one in our circuit. We're going into that reverse plank hold or leg lift. So your two choices, reverse high plank. So just your palms, your hands, and your heels are the only thing touching the ground in the chair. And you can either hold this position here, core is engaged, nice and strong, nice and tight. If you're up for that challenge, you're just lifting a leg, back down, lift the other leg, back down. So alternate the leg lifts here. It definitely becomes more challenging with the leg lift, so don't feel you have to do it. You can just hold this position here. You're still working the core and you're still working those arms and shoulders. Almost there. Release. Take a nice seat and shake it out. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this quick 10-minute chair workout, core workout. I always find it fun to add a chair or a different sort of prop. Makes the workouts feel a little different in a little way that they could. If you're feeling up for it nice and strong, feel free to repeat this or tack on another workout or just add on that cool down stretch and just catch your breath, nice deep breaths. Thank you for joining me this one. See you in the next.